In this video, we will tell you about one of the most common mistakes: people not saving enough money after closing and they have no money at all left.
Big first-time home buyer mistake. That is not saving for reserves and putting all of your money towards purchasing the home. And we'll tell you why that's a huge mistake and what you should do to mitigate that mistake or not make it at all.
So you purchase home, the deal is closed, and a few months later you have some emergency, and then by the end of the year you see new property insurance, and surprise, surprise, not decrease, increase. After the closing, be ready that your insurance cost could be double or at least 30% up.
I feel like the biggest thing with the reserves is a lot of people are saving up to purchase a home, but they're not saving up to take care of a home. So when you run into people that have enough saved up to put down payment and closing costs, they think that's all that they need to save. Now they can start spending again. But that's not true, right? Because we have a ton of people that move into a home and now they have to fix things. They have to buy new furniture. It's a bigger home than their apartment they were living in. So they have to buy more furniture to fill up that home. Maintenance. When you're a renter, you're not even thinking about the maintenance. You're calling the landlord. When you're a homeowner, you are the landlord. You owe that maintenance to yourself, right? And no one's gonna pay it for you. So we need to make sure that you have an allocated reserve budget just for your home, on top of reserves for, like you were speaking about, emergencies with your family, your health, anybody that may be close to you that you may need to assist in the future. These are all funds that you have to have on the side as well. If you work with a great advisor such as Michaelo or as myself, we will guide you and show you how to allocate those funds, exactly where you need to save for a 3-month event, a 6-month event, so that way your mortgage and your homestead is taken care of. And then we can move and worry about the emergency without having to worry about having a roof over your head, right?
Correct. What those costs are: first, the repair of common areas. If you purchase in condo, you might not be aware that the roof of the apartment building or condo building needs some repair. And after 40 years inspection or 50 years inspection, inspector will request to fix some major things. What are those major things? First, roof repair. That's one of the biggest ones. The cost to repair the roof could be million or millions dollars. That's a lot. And so just be ready. And the next, the structural damage, enforced, fixed.
Can you break down what a special assessment is?
Yeah,
to the consumer? I understand that it's for...
The special assessment is special extra cost to repair the common areas that is outside of your apartment or your condo.
So you're telling me that this has nothing to do about the condo that I own, but I still have to pay to fix the lobby?
Yes, you do have to fix the lobby, and you have to pay monthly homeowner association fees.
Oh wow, so this is not on the HOA fees that I'm paying. So I'm already paying something to the condo association every month to maintain these places, but I have to pay something on top of that?
That's correct, because not every association, they have reserves. They did not save enough money, and after 10, 20, 30, 40 years, there are major improvement of the building they have to be done.
If I don't want to fix it, I can't do anything about it?
That's correct. You can not pay it, but very shortly, a few months later, the association will ask you to pay, and if you are still not paying, county court will decide what to do with your not paying.
Wow.
You cannot not pay. You have to pay.
So that's crazy. So even if my mortgage payment doesn't go up, my monthly payments still may go up for the condo that I purchased 5-10 years ago?
Absolutely correct. Plus special assessment, which is extra money for repair the building.
Wow.
That the number of homeowner association increasing so much because local counties, they decided that it's much better to put all of the payments for areas around the building for the owners of the building instead of the city. That's why.
Wow. Is that the only thing that could go up with my mortgage payment?
No, property tax may go up.
Can I control the property taxes?
No, you cannot.
Oh my goodness.
No, you cannot. The property tax based of the market price of your property.
County appraiser's office.
Who's
the county?
Yeah.
County and the county appraiser's office is the one that's going to tell you what the assessed value is, and then they're going to base the taxes off the assessed value of the property. So another reason that we need to make sure that we save and budget for reserves is in case our monthly payments go up, right? You mentioned property taxes on top of HOA special assessments are something that we need to be cognizant of when making our monthly payments and planning for the future. So with property taxes, there's an assessed value that the county appraiser's office will go and give your property on a yearly basis, and then the property taxes will be based off of that assessed value. Uncharacteristic appreciation on properties, right? Properties appreciating at 20%, being overpriced by listing agents that are shooting up property values in South Florida and Florida in general, right? On top of inventory being so low, which is also shooting up the property value, right? Because simple supply and demand curve, right? As supply goes down and demand stays the same or goes up, price goes up, right? So with that being said, if your property has appreciated uncharacteristically over the last 4 years and it's gone up since the purchase of 10 years ago, that's 10 years of your market value of the property going up. What's going along with that is your property taxes. They're going to go up, and that's something that you have to plan for and make sure that you know it's a possibility, or else you may be stuck in a little rat trap and unable to make sure that you can pay your monthly payments.
Yeah, and also take in consideration that your children may need to go to college, or somebody that you or member of your family can get to the hospital, be sick, and you have to pay those expenses, and your car can fail on you and you have to repair the car, as well as increasing the price of the insurance.
Insurance, oh yeah, let's touch on that. So you're telling me on top of my special assessment going up, my HOA special assessment being added onto my HOA, and you said my HOA can go up as well.
That's correct.
Oh my goodness, okay. Now my property taxes for the property are gonna go up as well, assuming that I see appreciation in my property, which of course we wanna see our property value go up because that's money that we make on the property. So that's gonna go up, my taxes are gonna go up. And now you're telling me that my monthly mortgage payments may go up as well.
Yes. So what's the solution? Can we do something about that? Yeah, we can call our mortgage specialist, Emmanuel Blakemore.
Yeah.
And Mr. Blakemore.
And
we'll find the solution, because there is always a solution, right?
There is always a solution.
Always
you have to sit down with someone, an advisor that can tell you exactly what the strategy is to put you in the best place going forward. A lot of people do not have the connections to a bunch of insurance agents, insurance brokers that can give you a better quote. As far as property taxes, we can't do anything about property taxes. But what we can do is go to our counties and to our boards and speak to them about what they're using our property taxes for, right?
Right.
If we're gonna have to pay, we want to make sure that our kids are going to the best schools, our streets are being as clean and paved as possible, right? So that's what we can do, and sometimes we can even talk about, hey, property taxes are going up uncharacteristically, right? This is something that isn't trending how the market is trending. So you have to be involved in your municipalities governing. I know everybody's worried about who's going to be president this year, but the president isn't controlling, the monthly property taxes on your property.
Correct.
We got to start at the grassroots, right? When we're talking about diplomacy. So that's another, way we could talk about property taxes, HOA. Now, as far as interest, that's also where we come in, right? We can always look at it, see where the equity is, see if we can refinance or pay off some other high interest debt to help you mitigate your monthly payments going up for property tax and HOA. About how we can use equity in your property towards paying off high interest debt, which is what we call debt consolidation. We'll dive right into that. So all of these are tools that we're able to use and to help make it less of a headache when your monthly payments go up for your homestead.